Every productivity tip you followed was designed to fail you. Not because you're lazy, because it was never built for your brain. Here's the lie, and what actually works. Welcome to Rebuild. Every week, we tear down one thing you've been told about yourself and rebuild it with the truth. No fluff, no fake discipline talk, just what actually works for a brain like yours. This is episode 1. It always starts the same way. Sunday night, you plan the perfect week. New app, new checklist, new rules for yourself. Monday, you're locked in. You feel unstoppable. Tuesday, a few things slip, but it's fine, you'll catch up. Wednesday, the list is still open. Half the box is empty, and that voice creeps in. Here we go again. By Thursday, you've quietly stopped checking the app. And by Sunday, you're back where you started, planning the same perfect week, telling yourself this time will be different. Sound familiar? You've probably blamed yourself for this, called it laziness, lack of discipline, a willpower problem. But what if the cycle was never about willpower at all? Here's what most productivity advice gets wrong. It assumes your brain works like this. You decide to do something, and you just do it. Clean, simple, low friction. But for a huge number of people, that's not how it works at all. The hardest part was never finishing the task, it was starting it. There's a term for this, task initiation. Your brain needs a certain amount of activation energy just to begin. And for some brains, that energy cost is way higher than for others. Not because of laziness, because of wiring. Think about it like this. It's like being told to run faster when your shoes are tied together. You're not slow, you're not weak. You're just spending all your energy fighting something nobody told you was there. So when a productivity app tells you to just start, it's not giving you a system. It's giving you advice for a brain that doesn't have this problem in the first place. That's not a flaw in you. That's a flaw in the advice. And this isn't just your problem. Right now, the internet is obsessed with fixing it. Dopamine detox videos telling you to throw away your phone for a week. That girl mornings, 5 a.m., matcha, journaling, a perfectly aligned life. Productivity influencers stacking 15 habits on top of each other, promising it'll finally click. And some of it helps, for a little while. But notice what all of it has in common. It's fixing the outside, the routine, the habits, the aesthetic. None of it touches the actual problem, that starting still feels heavy, no matter how clean your morning looks. You can detox your dopamine, wake up at 5 a.m., buy the planner, and still sit there, staring at the same task, stuck at the exact same wall. Because the trend sells you a better routine, not a better fit for how your brain actually works. So if it's not about discipline, and it's not about the perfect routine, what actually works? Here's the shift. Stop trying to build more willpower. Start building a system that needs less of it. Willpower is a muscle that runs out. You know this. You felt it. Strong in the morning, gone by evening. Any system that depends on you having willpower left over is a system designed to fail you eventually. Not might fail, will fail. A real system doesn't ask, how do I push through the resistance? It asks, how do I remove it before it even shows up? That's the entire difference. One approach fights your brain every single day. The other one works with it. Here's a small example. Instead of writing, finish the report on your list, which your brain reads as one giant heavy wall, you write the smallest possible physical action. Open the document. That's it. Not write it, not finish it, just open it. Because your brain doesn't resist working. It resists starting something that feels too big. Shrink the entry point, and the wall disappears. This is what rebuild is actually about. Not another routine, not more discipline. Rebuilding the system itself so it finally fits the brain you actually have. And this is just the beginning. Over the next few weeks, we're rebuilding this, piece by piece, tested for real, not theory. Okay, here's what I want you to actually do. Not tomorrow, today. Pick one task you've been avoiding, something sitting on your list, untouched. Don't write down the whole task. Write down the smallest physical first step, the one that takes less than 10 seconds to do. Not clean the room, just pick up one thing. Not write the email, just open a blank draft. That's the entire assignment, just the first step, nothing else. Try it once today and come back and tell me in the comments what task you picked and what the smallest first step was. I'm going to read through these, and some of them I'll bring into next week's episode. This only works if we actually do it together. Next week, I'm doing something different. No theory, no science explainer. I'm tracking my own procrastination every single time it happens for 7 full days. Every excuse I make, every task I dodge, all of it, recorded, no editing it out to make myself look better. Because I want real data, not what procrastination is supposed to look like, what it actually looks like, day by day. If you've ever wondered whether your patterns are really about laziness or something else entirely, you're going to want to see this. This isn't about trying harder. It's about rebuilding right. New Rebuild episode every Sunday. See you next week.